morning, happy Monday. Jackie here from TBA Law and coming to you with our snippet of legal information on a Monday morning. I hope you're all surviving the change in daylight savings. We're all going to love the extended evenings, no doubt, but it's just the mornings for the first week or so that'll be a bit hard. Most of the videos I've done have been on estate planning. So I save these Facebook Live videos on our page and you can go back and have a look through those. My specialty is estate planning, but that also includes business structuring and asset protection, and TBA Law also does property transactions and family law as well. So I did do a short series on family property transactions, what conveyancing is, transferring of real estate, buying and selling, etc. I also did a series of 4 videos on living in the community and the regulations and laws around noise, neighbours, fences, drainage, those sort of things. So you can go back and see those if those are of interest. And I've just finished up a short series on leasing. Now we're moving into a series that I'm going to do on small business. And today I want to talk about setting up a small business and what registrations you need. So if you're going to go into business, you're going to be a fairly organised, systematic sort of person anyway to get things done. You're going to have some kind of method of a to-do list to make sure that you get the things done that you need to do. And so to set up your business, you're first going to think about what structure you're going to do your business in. And the next few videos I'm going to do is talking about the pros and cons of various structures. If you're really starting out and you're just yourself, you're probably starting out as a sole trader. If you're with someone else, you might be starting out as a partnership. Or you could go for a more formal structure straight away and set up a company and operate your business through a company. Or you could go even more complex and operate a business through a family trust. So those are your main sort of options, and you'll think about what you're going to do. Pros and cons, like I said, I'll go through in the next few videos. And I suppose it very much depends on what stage you're at and where you think you're going to be headed. So a lot of people start off just as a sole trader or a partnership. If you're a partnership, make sure you get a partnership agreement between you both. So once you've chosen your business structure, you then choose a business name. If you register a company, you can trade in the company name and you don't need another business name as well. But if you're trading as a sole trader or a partnership and you don't want to trade in your own names, you need to get a business name. So every business name must be registered. You also need an ABN. So every business needs an Australian business number. That's whether or not you register for GST. So if you're going to be earning over $75,000, you register for GST. So you might start off just with an ABN to see how you're going and don't bother with the GST straight away, because the GST reporting can be fairly significant. So then just make sure that you don't add GST onto your invoices. Your invoices are just a standard set amount. Once you've got chosen your business structure, you've got your ABN, you've got a business name, you set up a bank account in the name of the business. You need to make sure you've got any licenses or permits depending on your industry that you're going to be in. So you need to do some research around that. Any insurances that you might need. So you'll probably need at least public liability insurance. You might need some kind of professional insurance if you're providing a service. If you've got products, you might need some kind of warranty insurance, product liability insurance, those sorts of things. The other thing to make sure of, and this is particularly relevant for even when you're choosing your business name, is make sure the domain name is available as well. So you can register your business name as a website. So if you choose a business name and the web name is unavailable, you may think about a different business name. You want to grab that domain name, whether you set up a website on it straight away or not, at least own the domain so no one else can take your business name and put something else up there. You need to think about OH&S. I won't say too much more than that. It's particularly relevant, but depending on the size of your business, maybe more or less so. And then you have to think a little bit broader about what laws apply to you. So are you leasing a property? Are you licensing the use of products or licensing the use of someone else's IP? You need to know fair trading laws, particularly if you're dealing with consumers. You need to know some basics around contract law, particularly again if you're entering into transactions, what are the terms and conditions of your service? Because if someone is buying from you, the terms and conditions of your service form part of the contract. So if you're going to try and enforce payment, for example, what are the terms? If you go in without working these things out, it's going to be more difficult to enforce getting paid. Employment, are you going to employ people? Work out the laws around employment, work out your obligations there, your awards in your particular industry, and then also broader what industry laws apply to you. So there's a whole lot of things to be thinking about if you're starting up a business. Really listen to this video again if you need to and make yourself a little list of things to do, and start going through and doing your research. So that are the basics around legal regulations for setting up a business. Business structure, ABN, business name, insurance, make sure you protect yourself, and then your broader legal requirements around what you're doing. All right, I hope that's helpful. I will post these videos onto Facebook so you can go back and have a look at them again. If it's relevant for anyone you know, please tag their name on the video so that they can watch it. And otherwise, I'll be here every Monday doing a short snippet of legal information. And as I said, over the next few weeks, it's really focusing on business. So the next 4 or 5 episodes are really on that business structure that I was talking about. So I'll go through the pros and cons each week of a different business structure. So I hope you have a really great week, and I'll see you next Monday.